Hello, it's Cheryl-lya Broadfoot here from the Wellbeing Showcase. And today on our SoulFull Sunday, I just wanted to introduce you to a concept that I'm calling healthy transitions. And this is all about helping you transition from where you are now into either your dream job or your dream business. And it's about taking something that's that exciting, that's big, that life-changing, and making it an easier process to navigate. Now, in today's world where we're living post-COVID and we're in this new normal, so much has changed and we have to be on top of those changes. And it can sometimes be a little bit overwhelming, especially at the moment where there's been loads of redundancies, there's been loads of shake-ups and changes and everything that's been going on. And right now, these Healthy Transitions series of workshops is to help you move from that state of everything's being shaken up into going, actually, there is a dream that I can fulfill. There is something that I really, really want to do that's meaningful to me, and I can make a living from that. So whether that's finding your dream job or starting up in business for yourself, there is a way that you can make that a whole lot easier. And in today's SoulFull session, I want you to just connect in with yourself and just think about that dream. And as that's floating through your head, I'm going to talk about 5 key areas to help make that a reality. And these, obviously, we can't go into full details because it's part of a bigger workshop series, but these are 5 areas that you can really focus on, start thinking on, and they will help you on your journey. And as always, if you have any questions or any comments, please tag me in the comment section below. I'll answer as soon as I can. But for now, let's just get back into that lovely, lovely feeling of what it is you want to achieve. Is it employment? Is it self-employment? What is it that's going to be really meaningful and great for you? Okay, so we're in that feeling. And now I want you to realize that where you are now is here, and that dream, that beautiful dream, and I'm going to call it a dream because you can think big. If you don't reach for the stars, you won't come up with the moon in your hands. I didn't get that right, but you know where I'm going. So reach for those stars, reach for that dream, make that big dream over here. But as you can see, there's a huge gap between where you are now and where that dream is. And these 5 steps are going to bring that gap together and get you where you need to be, which is up here. So the first thing we need to do is where you are here and where that big dream is that you've got, is we need to revision your future. So you've got to change the way you're thinking here to a much bigger way of thinking there. And to think about how that's going to change. What does this dream look like? How does it play out in real life? Where are we going for this? Is it realistic? Is it attainable? Can we get there? And the answer is yes, you can always get to your big dream. It might take longer. There might be a few more stumbling blocks, but you can get there. Don't ever lose hope. If it's something that's really aligned and truthful for you, you will get there. So revision that future. What does it look like? How is it playing out in everyday life? What is the new way of being? You're here, this is the new way of being. To get that clear in your mind. The second step is planning, because planning is the clarity you need to bring the 2 together. Without planning, you will fail. We all know that maxim, failing to plan is planning to fail. And what planning does, I know everyone goes, it's so boring, I don't want to do that. Or I've got it in my head, I can wing it, I'm going to be okay. And yeah, chances are maybe you are. But if you've got that plan written down, you're going to feel it in your core, whether that's right for you or not. And if it's not right, you can adapt it and you can change it until you are totally 100% clear on it. I mean, besides the fact that if you're going for your dream business, you're going to need funding and finance, and people are going to want to know what that plan is. If you're going for your dream job and you're taking a few steps higher, people are going to know what your plan is, because that's going to speak volumes about your competencies. It's going to speak volumes about whether people can trust you. So whether it's a dream job or a business, if people aren't trusting you, you're not going to get there. So plan, be clear on what it is you want to achieve. Now, your big goal is here. You are here, you've got your plan, but there's still that gap. It's massive. So what do? Is we take that plan and we move on to step 3, which is all about your goal setting and your actions. So we take that plan and we break it down into manageable goals. We be very clear, very smart about how we're doing this. There's a clue as to what you can do. And once you have those goals clarified and broken down into manageable steps, you can then slowly, with each one that you accomplish, get up to where you're going. Because each time you tick a goal off as achieved, each time you take that action, it's one step closer to where you are. And a goal without action is just a wish. Can't remember who said that, but it's an amazing way of thinking things through and going, yes, with a goal and an action without each other is nothing. You need the two of them to bridge things together. See if the light went on, illuminated or what? So the next step then is raising your profile. You've got the vision of your future, it's here. You've made that plan to reduce the gap. You've set up your manageable goals and you're taking actions to get there in little bite-sized chunks. But now you need to stand up above the crowd. Whether it's a business, whether it's a job, you need to be different. And a lot of people will talk to you about being unique and how important a unique selling point is. And it's great, it's helpful. But in order to raise your profile, a better way to look at it is, how are you different to the people around you? What are you offering that others aren't? So think about it in terms of a business. You're going to have loads of competitors, collaborators, and everything there, but everyone's unique. Everyone's got their own way of doing things. How are you different? What can you offer that others aren't? There's a way to stand out here. You're going for a job. There's 70, 80 CVs that are thrown into a pile for people to evaluate and then make a short list of about 6 or 7. How are you different from the other candidates? What can you offer that company that the others can't? And you can see how differentiating yourself starts helping you raise your profile. Raising your profile is also who your networks are. Get out there. Get in front of people, whether it's a business or a job. You need to be in front of people showing how you're different to be able to raise yourself that step up and show just who you really, really are. Again, in the 4 steps so far, I can hear you all going, but how, but how, but how? You know, in a 10-minute talk, we can't do much. But in the workshops, we can really move those hows to wows, because you will be wowed when you realize that you can do this. And I've used that, my clients have used the same processes, and everyone's got, whoa, love thinking differently. I've actually got to where I want to go. And it's given the foundation for the next step, which takes us onto the 5th and final step that I wanted to share with you today. And that's about finding and sustaining your dreams. Because now we've got the vision of the future, we've planned, we're clear, we've set the goals, we're taking action in bite-sized chunks, we're raising our profile, we're getting there, and now we find each other. Yay, we've made it. Once you've found that dream, it's now about sustaining it. So you've got this brilliant business. How are you going to find and keep your clients? You've got this amazing job. How are you going to continually add value and develop personally to the next stage, or to make that dream job even more than what you thought before? And that's about making your results real. Yeah, it's a weird phrase, isn't it? But it's about sustaining what you've got. It's about looking at it as a marathon rather than a sprint. And it's about being able to constantly adapt and change with the times. Yes, COVID has thrown us all for a loop. But the good news is when the dust settles, we will all find our jobs. We will all find a new way of doing business. It will be okay. Either way we go, it's going to be okay. So there we go. And I just want to leave you with that and just summarize very quickly those 5 steps. Revision your future, plan and be clear, set goals and take action, raise your profile, and find and sustain your dreams. And either way, no matter what happens, it's going to be okay. Thank you so much for listening to me today. If you want to know more, get in contact with me. hello@wellbeingshowcase.com. Come through via the website www.wellbeingshowcase.com. Get in touch, ask your questions, put in some comments if you like, tag me in the comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And until then, stay healthy, stay happy, and stay blessed. Bye.